Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about like alternatives to junk food or food that is almost as good as junk food, though it may have some nutrients in it, and it's not like it's zero nutrition. So I mean, there are some junk food that is like completely zero nutrition. It is, and others are like okay. Uh, and Please don't tell me that they have protein, carbohydrates, fat, um, and as part of carbohydrates, they have complex carbohydrates and fiber and whatnot. Please don't tell me that because they also a lot of them also come with bad stuff, bad chemicals. I'm going to just talk about two junk foods that I'm looking at alternatives for. So one is sugary food. So people always want sweets, right? They want some sugar sweet, some sweet stuff. So people usually go for stuff like say I don't know, Indian sweets and whatnot. I don't think you can get an exact alternative for Indian sweets, but if you just want sweets, you just want something sweet in your mouth, then you can actually go for natural sugars. And when I say natural sugars, I'm talking about fruits specifically. You could say that there are other natural sugars, but I think a lot of them are processed and has more problems. Like even if you say jaggery or honey and all, fruits are fine, but still they also have sugar. They have it in the form of fructose, natural sugars. Even they, in different forms, can be problematic. Like if you eat fruit as a fruit as it is, you bite it and eat it, fine. You make it as a juice, like you make the juice, then and you get rid of the fiber, then it's not great because it can increase your blood sugar level quickly, I think. But I don't know how impactful that is. I've read it, but how problematic or impactful, I don't know. But it's better to eat it as it is, unless you can't digest it. For example, let's say currently I am actually having diarrhea, emotion, like loose motion and whatnot. Then I'll need to take fluid-based diet as much as possible. Though I can eat fruits, but other than that, it's highly recommended to just eat the fruit as a whole and not as in the form of fruit juice, especially not in the form of like packaged fruit juice, which has preservatives and other added bad chemicals. Um, as it is, I think fruits are being grown by putting pesticides and fertilizers and whatnot. I don't know, like they use many fertilizers or bad chemicals. I think I don't know what it is, fertilizer, pesticide, or what it is. Right? People use different bad chemicals in their farms to actually have better growth of the fruit or vegetable and whatnot, and then also to avoid uh, pests from messing with the produce and whatnot, right? So anyways, on top of that, you don't want extra artificial chemicals, bad chemicals in your tetra packed fruit juices. So just get the fruit and just eat it as it is, and you'll get the natural sugar, fructose. And don't try to get fructose in any other form. All this syrups and whatnot, never take those. Apparently, they are very bad. I've heard it can lead to something called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and all. It's called NAFLD, I think, a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So usually you get liver disease through alcohol, but in this case it's through non-alcohol, like just through fructose and whatnot, especially the artificial one, I think. Check it out. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard of it. So yeah, use fruits, natural sugars for sweets. And say if you want stuff like ice cream, I'm just eating curd over here. It's frozen curd. It's the Milky Mist. If you think I'm marketing for them, I don't care. I usually get this, or you can get any of them out there. this is easy for me to get here. I'm in Bangalore and near my house, like near my PG hostel. It's easy to get this, so I just get it. So the curd, you can just get it. It's almost as good as similar to frozen ice cream. It's just that it doesn't have flavor. If you want, you can add fruits to this and then eat them. Or you can actually mix up fruits. You can actually make it as a smoothie. You can actually so smoothies do have fiber, so you can actually take fruits. You can put curd in it. You can cut fruits. You can put curd like this in this form, and then it'll become like a fruit lassi, I think, if you actually make it as a smoothie. So yeah, or else I don't know if there's a way to actually make the curd along with the fruit flavor. Maybe there should be a way wherein you actually mix the fruit flavor and like the fruit water and everything together and then let it ferment. I don't know what's the term, so that it becomes curd and it becomes a fruity curd, right? And you can just make it naturally, or you can just add fruit, cut fruits into this, and it'll become really nice to eat. Or make it as a smoothie, but it'll lose the hard texture or like the semi-solid texture that you would like, similar to a ice cream. It'll become more like a milkshake or a smoothie. The smoothie texture, so yeah, it'll become like that, and then you can just eat it and whatnot. So this one I'm currently just eating it kind of like an ice cream. You can put sugar in this if you want, but that's what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm not going to put sugar. So if you want sweet, you can just use say fruits or dry fruits, but then dry fruits are concentrated in sugar because they lack the water and whatnot, and they're concentrated in sugar. So just be careful about that. Like dry fruits, like say raisins, black raisins, green raisins, or white raisins. I don't know what they call, or dates. Dates is more high in sugar, I think. I don't know. And some dates companies, they actually sugar coat the dates or honey coat the dates. So they put honey on top of it or sugar on top of it to make it sweet. Like coat it with that. And then there is what dry fig and whatnot, and then there is dry mango, dry watermelon and whatnot. Basically, any fruit that you can get, there are dried versions of it. Actually, I think something called dry polmol or something. It looks similar to a sweet lime. What else? Um, Also, by the way, why not ice cream? Well, ice cream, apparently, a lot of the things that are being sold as ice cream is actually not ice cream. Apparently, technically, the term is called frozen yogurt because, not frozen yogurt, sorry, frozen dessert. Apparently, they're not made with milk. Apparently, Amul or some company fought in the court and told that only if it's made with milk it's supposed to be called ice cream, or else it's just frozen dessert. And apparently in frozen dessert there's a lot of bad chemicals. So if it's a proper ice cream, I don't know if there are chemicals, like how many chemicals and what are the bad chemicals. Everything is a chemical, everything is chemistry science, but are there bad chemicals? I don't know much, but apparently in frozen dessert there can be a lot of bad chemicals, and it's not even milk and whatnot, and they put a chemical for each kind of feature, the texture, the taste and whatnot, for the preservation and whatnot, right? So preservatives and whatnot. So be careful, understand that that a lot of cones and stick ice creams that you say ice creams are actually just frozen dessert, the technical term. You can also see the term on the ice, like the product. It's not the ice cream. So on the product you can see that it says frozen dessert on your cones and stick ice creams. So it's like sticks, stick frozen dessert. So check it out. Read the ingredients and understand what you're eating. So I would rather recommend like this. Eat, maybe bite your fruits, put it on it, and then eat it, and things like that, or make a smoothie and whatnot. But smoothies, again, the best way to consume fruits is just cut fruits, solid fruits. Even smoothies, it can be tricky. Though it has fiber, I think again, similar to fruit juice, smoothies can get absorbed by the gut very fast, which means the fructose in the smoothie can get absorbed very fast, which means the blood sugar levels will increase very fast, which means the glycemic index is high, which is not a good idea. So it's okay to increase the blood sugar levels, but not really fast. So it should increase slowly and steadily in a sustained manner for sustained energy. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.